Hi, well, we're out in a family plot garden.
Yes.
Sweet potatoes.
Yes.
Man,
yes.
I love sweet potatoes, man.
Oh yes, and I'll tell you, they are just a wonderful, wonderful plant, wonderful vegetable to eat. As a matter of fact, I even bought one along here. And this is really the size that you really would like to get them. You can really bake them.
Oh yes.
At this size or whatever, and just a wonderful, wonderful vegetable for the garden. And you know, a lot of times, Chris, people will say, well, are sweet potatoes yams?
Yeah,
and they're actually not the same.
So they are different.
They are different, but because the terms are just used so much, you know, interchangeably, what the USDA require that any time on a sweet potato product that's processed, that they put in parentheses yams beside it.
Wow, how about
because
that?
You know, the terms get you know, interchanged a lot. But I know today we're here to plant some,
sure, yeah.
obviously. And let me just say this, it's real simple. All you really need is some good till soil.
Okay.
And what you want to do, you want to ridge the soil up at least 10 inches high.
Okay, wow.
And you want to make it about 1 foot wide. So using this good shovel here that they provide me, and you just, you know, real simple there, just turn that up and put it there. Let me get a little bit more here.
Okay.
And then notice that this right here has provided us, you know, about 10 inches high.
I got you, okay.
And then what we're going to do, and let me just set this shovel right here. We're going to now get our sweet potatoes. Now,
which ones do you like?
This here is the Beauregard, but
yes.
But let me tell you, the Beauregard and the Vardaman are the two varieties that you see a lot in the stores because they have a really good shelf life and all of that the plant breeders have bred for. But you know, really good flavor, good taste. The Georgia Jet's very, very good. The Bunch Puerto Rico's a very good potato. And also for those who really like the old varieties, that old Centennial is a very good sweet potato. That's probably the one that we grew up with.
Yeah.
You know, but it is very, very susceptible to diseases. The Centennial is. Okay. And speaking of insects and things like that, whiteflies to me tend to be the biggest problem with the sweet potatoes. They do affect them pretty bad. And you can get into some issues of weed control. Yeah. But if you have grass, you can use, you know, post or something like that that'll clean up the grasses. Okay. But pretty much sweet potatoes pretty much take care of themselves. Now, I will warn you, deer will eat them. They really eat them. And obviously, if you live somewhere where they have wild hogs, they'll root them up too. But, you know,
how about that?
You know, hopefully you don't have any wild hogs running around.
Now, what about the wireworms?
Yes, you always want to plant sweet potatoes in ground that has been previously planted. And this is the garden plot here that's been previously planted. Yes. Otherwise, if you put it in turf grass that's never been planted before, you're gonna get wireworms. Yeah. So we always like to stress that. Now, in planting these, I will start right up here. Basically, again, you want your ridge to be about 10 inches high, and you want it to be about 1 foot wide. And as you can see, that's about 1 foot wide there. I've done this so long, I don't need a ruler.
Good job.
And basically, all I do, I just get here and I just dig me a good piece of soil here. And I usually plant about 12 inches apart. And I just kind of heal these up. You know, and this is gonna be some good potatoes here. Okay. I can just tell.
Does the soil type matter, or pH or anything like that?
pH probably around the 6. I would probably say 6.5, 6.6, something along that line, 6.7. Okay. So and they'll do fine. Let me just dig here using this family plot trowel here. Yes. See that's about 12 inches apart. And let me see, go another one here. And this allows for it to have proper drainage. Sure. You know, that's what this is really getting us right here. And I have 2 more to go.
And let me ask you about fertilizing. I mean, what would you recommend, or do they need to be fertilized?
I would put down maybe a 6-12-12 at planting. Let me do that. Okay. And I have 1 more to go here.
1 more, okay.
And I would use a 6-12-12 and planting. Make sure that your lime is right. Obviously, get your soil test. And like you said, oh, that was a little leggy there. Let's just fix that one up.
Okay.
And there you go right there. Okay. And you should have some potatoes here probably, I believe about 100 days or so.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
You'll be digging and you know, hey, Thanksgiving, sweet potato pie.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this is what you want right here. Candied yams.
Is there a way you can tell that they're ready?
Well, it's kind of a little bit trial and error.
Okay.
But what happens, the vines would die back.
Okay.
And that'll give you a good idea. And then you would just want to come out here at some point when you know they're about ready, maybe dig just by the side to kind of see how they look, and then you about know.
Okay. Now, do they have to be stored once we're ready for harvesting?
Yes, once I dig them, I'll leave the dirt on them.
Okay.
And I'll put them in milk cartons, you know, the old milk cartons. And I have one that sits up on the table that, you know, where air can circulate up under it. It's actually a big long piece of wire that I can set it on. And just let them sit there for about 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. They'll cure out good, and you'll have, you know, then you'll be ready to go with it.
You ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah, I like those sweet potatoes.
Oh, man, they're good. They're good.
All right, well, we appreciate the demonstration.
Well, yeah, thank you for having me here, and I can't wait to come back and get some of these.
Can't wait to see what's going to happen, all right? Thank
you
much.
Yes, sir. All righty.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please click the subscribe button below.